Welcome to another episode. Today we are going to be talking about the traveling tips. Whenever somebody is traveling, going to a new country, whether to live there or to study there are many challenges you could face on the way, or as your first flight, you might not know. You will discover for your next flight, you will learn things along the way. So today I have written down a couple of tips I'm going to share with you. My first tip is don't pack a lot. Just pack the essentials. Personally, I struggle with this tip. I always pack too much. Most airlines allow you 2 bags with a maximum of 23 kgs, and it's always hard to fit in your whole life in just 2 bags. Trying to put all your clothes, you're wondering, will I need this? But try to pack only what you need and not what you want. It's hard to carry 2 big suitcases, very full, and when you're trying to go back home, you want to buy gifts, you want to buy new clothes, but there's no space. So consider this tip. Another tip for you guys is dress casually while traveling. This is so important. It's very uncomfortable to be wearing jeans in a 14-hour flight or even 4-hour flight. So personally, I prefer wearing tights or sweatpants when you're traveling. Also, wearing shorts, I don't think it's good because sometimes I feel cold in my legs. So you better just wear something comfy, something you can sit on for as long as you want. Another tip I have is always carry a small jacket in your cabin luggage. This is very essential, despite the fact that some airlines give you a blanket. Sometimes for short flights, like 4 hours from Nairobi to Mauritius, sometimes they don't give everyone a blanket. And you never know the altitude. Sometimes it's freezing, sometimes you need to keep warm. If you don't have a jacket, it's bad for you. Another tip, carry snacks. During my first year, I used not to travel with snacks. But along the way, I discovered that if you have a layover, food is expensive in the airport. It's really expensive. So it's better if you carry snacks. You can be snacking along the way. When you reach there for your first night, you don't know where the kitchen is, you don't know what to cook for the night, you can always have something to eat. Another tip for you guys is have a power bank. In the plane, you have a charging socket, so you don't need it when you're in the plane. But if you have a layover, for example, when I was coming here from Nairobi to Dubai, when we were in Dubai, many people are waiting for flights. So you might not get a good place to charge. So it's better when you have your power bank, charge it when you're in the plane, and then use it when you are awaiting the next takeover. Another tip is be open to asking for help. When you're in an airport, sometimes you don't know where am I supposed to go, where did they drop our luggages, so it's really okay to ask. Make it a norm or a new normal to always ask people, where are bags from this and this flight, or how can I get to this terminal? That's really helpful. When we got to Paris, the airport is kind of automated. You check in yourself, you check in your bags, and sometimes it's not really easy for you to just come from being checked in, being told this is what you do, to yourself doing it. So it's okay to ask somebody, please show me how to do this. That would be helpful. Always carry a chewing gum. Why do I say this? Because of the altitude, there's always changing pressure. The pressure outside your body and inside your body is different. Hence, you can feel pain in your ears or you feel as if it's blocked. Having a chewing gum will help you open it and you will feel more comfortable. Carry some cash for the destined location. If I'm going from Kenya to Mauritius, I need to have some rupees either in cash or in my juice account. This will be so helpful when you need to catch a taxi to move you from the airport to your residence. So consider changing some money, whether euros, whether USDs, for the place you're going. Another tip concerning conversion of money. I think it's more important when you convert the money you think you will need for the first few days before taking the flight. Consider not converting in the airport because it's more expensive than if you could do it before. Also, consider to put all your documents in one place. Put your passport, put your visas, your immigration certificates, and everything together. This is because you might be asked randomly to show them your valid documentations. And in the same note, be careful. Take care of your passports. Apparently, some people steal passports and they might use it to forge and all that. So when you get out of the airport premises, take care of your passport. Another tip I have is don't carry a big hand luggage or lots of bags. A laptop bag, your hand luggage, a small handbag. You might lose some, you might forget it in the plane, or something can happen. So be careful. Another tip for you is be confident when you're moving through the immigrations and the customs part. Personally, I had such a bad experience with customs during my first flight experience. I wasn't that confident because I didn't know the place. Even when you're going back to Kenya, sometimes they will want to check what did you carry? Are you having illegal stuff or something like that? And they might not ask you if you are confident. I'm not saying that you're carrying illegal stuff, but just to save your time, you don't need to go through customs, removing everything you packed while you were away. Those are my favorite tips, or the tips I've come to learn from all the flights I have taken. Finally, as we read from the book of Psalms 23, which is my favorite part of the Bible, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. We need to trust in God more, even when we are traveling, when we are going through anything in life. He is the only one we can put our trust in. We don't know if we are going to reach that destination. We don't know what is after this, what is tomorrow, what will we receive. But all we know is that God is our Father. He has adopted us, and we are no longer fatherless because we have Him as our Father. So I'm leaving you with that verse today, and I encourage you continue with the book of Psalms 23. It's really, really, really great. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the love. Thank you for always liking our videos. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for your wonderful comments. With love, till next time, bye bye.